welcome back to the session. I'm eating. Y'all gonna RP. Begin.
Let's see, what the hell
I go and commune with nature in the woods because woods and stuff.
I set the
and I need
inn
to know how
on
earth
fire.
trees work.
I think
Nice.
I went back to sleep, if I remember correctly.
You know what? I'm
Yeah, you
just
did.
gonna go ahead and get Usko to tell him all of this bullshit that just happened last session.
You're probably
To be
checking in
fair,
on him
getting-
because he's been spellcasting for a while now, and that's never healthy.
To be fair, it's probably best to get him anyway, since he can probably help, even though I'm not technically
Yes.
injured in any way.
It's just
knock,
a weird,
knock, knock, knock.
just a weird smell
Yes?
coming out of his room.
Oh, good. You're out of your whatever. Anyway, we need you for something. Yeah. Apparently, some things have happened. I'm not entirely too sure myself, but
What thing?
you're gonna you need to listen to this.
What? Permafrost. What's going on?
She'll lead him into a room.
Collop, collop, collop.
What's going on?
I'm just sitting on the bed at this point.
All right.
Obviously, you can tell that my wool has been shaven.
She has a cute little pixie cut. Huh?
Yeah, she does.
What the fuck?
Blame Uda.
Did you get a haircut? Whoa!
I'll be right back.
What are What did you all get up to now?
Like I said, blame Uda.
Why did Uda shave you? Why have you been shaved? What is going on?
Uda decided that apparently my wool was precious and decided to have someone drug me so that he could shave me for my wool.
Prove it. His Usko just goes back to bed.
I have no words.
Neither do I.
I'm going to need to go back to my room and think about what to do.
Can you?
There's-
And I'll hand him the ball and chain. Can you? Oh, and the materials. And tell him, can you? I got you the materials for the masterwork spell.
I thought I was working on that the entire time.
No, because I had to go get you the materials. Remember?
Oh, all right. Right, sure, of course. I'll be right back with this.
By the way, do you know a spell that lets me regrow hair? No? Okay.
Actually, I think that might be lesser restoration.
There is a spell for it. I'm fairly sure.
Yeah.
I pet Mew. Mew, you're my only sane friend. God
Bart.
damn it.
Meow meow.
I'm
Meow.
not sure what I soft whisper, but apparently she is fucking pissed at me.
Why? Like she would care.
I feel like she would do it in a more direct way than this.
Look, we all know a shaved alpaca is soft whisper's second symbol. Like her second favorite one. Shaved alpaca symbolize death. True story.
And casting the spell is going to take an hour, so you guys
That's
do
fine.
your
Yeah.
bit.
Oh,
That's okay. You have another hour to try and process everything.
An hour that you desperately need.
just staring at the wall, questioning life choices.
Trying to decide if you should just call your whole religion off.
Maybe I should become an atheist instead.
I still get spells for that, right?
It's a good. I don't think. Well, not divine spells. I don't think so.
Sure, you get you're so firm in your belief that there are no gods that you get divine spells. based on your faith in the fact that there are no gods.
No, that's like. I mean, that would be weird.
Hello,
That
I'm
does
the god
exist.
of atheists.
That does exist in 40k, more or less.
Look, then he starts worshiping the god of atheists.
No, it's not a thing. But no, that exists in 40k, where some people can't be touched by the warp, and are thus immune to its effects.
And actually have like a bubble of warp canceling whatever.
Yeah, they're not exactly. They're not liked all
They're
that much.
inverse psychers.
Yeah, they're not liked all that much. People tend to freak a bit out when they're near.
Just
They're
a lot.
They're weird.
They're also exceedingly rare.
Anyway, I mean, yeah, we are still sleeping because I need to catch up on, I want to say 4 or 5 hours sleep, actually.
Do I even need? Oh no. Yes.
Well, I need my full rest.
I. So, are you going to just sit there, Media, or are you going to actually do something?
I'm gonna sit here until my hair grows back. Pout.
That's what I'm trying to decide.
Very well, fine.
To be fair, we should probably gather the others anyway and discuss what we're gonna do about the boat.
Everyone else is currently in the middle of something else for a bit. Why don't you just go ahead and rest for a few hours? I'm going to go ahead and finish the spell I was trying to learn. And Brackish, you can just watch Media.
Actually, I'm gonna go get something real quick. Brackish, if you would like to come and follow along, you are more than welcome to.
I mean, he's not gonna move. None of us have control of it.
Yeah, I know.
I could
We'll just
be back
assume
here.
that We'll just assume that I went and got what I needed, and Brackish
Yes.
followed me there. And
I mean,
followed me
we
back.
all know how Brackish would react, though, so he just...
So anyway, yeah.
Your hair is
Furfrost will
stupid
spend the
now.
next 2 hours doing that second. The last spell that I rolled for last time.
Basically, I went and I got my chest.
Just take 10 for the
Oh, yeah.
spell learning. Just...
I did. That's what I
Okay.
said.
Okay. Have mercy on the penguin.
Because all this happened during the after I finished doing the third one. Now I have to finish doing the fourth one.
That poor penguin.
What? Hey, he's into it. Thank you very much.
I don't think he is.
I would hope so, because that's his only saving grace right now. With you.
Well, at least he's getting off.
But there's plenty of chanting and dancing and other weird stuff that witch magic does.
And Connor says we are insane.
So yeah, I guess everyone is now spending at least an hour.
Yep.
I mean,
Doing shit.
I spent my hour doing me things and being one with trees.
Pining for the fjords in the bottom of a fountain.
Look, there could be
No,
trees
no,
in there.
no. I'm out in the woods.
Pining for the
Or
one love that
local-
you lost.
Near a
Long ago.
local tree.
Yes.
Something along those lines.
Yes.
Where are you? Where are you right now?
In the woods.
Oh,
I
okay.
found trees.
I mean, there have to be trees around somewhere.
Which is
There,
actually
I'll-
kind of surprising considering he has such a huge water fetish.
Let's see.
Well,
here.
I mean, it's almost like he's an aquatic creature. So
Well, the only
That's
the
right.
only
Yeah.
wooded area would be this garden back here. Which is
Or
barely a wooded area.
the woods we actually came out of.
Yeah. There are
Yeah, perfect.
probably trees around the town. Come on. You can go for a stroll.
It all
Well,
worked
for the
out.
time being, we'll put him behind the magic shop.
Just hide him. Hide him. Hmm.
Work. Alright. And now we're just waiting on Caroline.
Mm-hmm. So I guess 1 hour later.
Dum-da-dum.
I'm trying to decide if I should make the alchemist small size or not.
Don't do it.
Oh yeah, I've only spent 1 hour of my 2 hours doing my spell learning.
I am now back.
Welcome back.
Yes.
Oh,
So what are you gonna do? Except, quietly despair because you're traveling with us. Exactly.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So let's run down the list of my party.
Yes.
There.
I assume by this point I've come back as well.
And I guess Media is just watching me do my ritual.
I'm feeling so bad for the poor penguin.
What? I haven't shoved it down his throat yet, technically.
Yet, technically.
Look,
Can I-
Permafrost just wants to demonstrate that the process isn't harming the penguin.
Can you put spells to bombs?
No.
As an
Anyways.
alchemist?
You can make special bombs. While you level up, you get discoveries for them if you wanna. But
Well, I know, but I wasn't sure whether I could put
no,
spells within bombs.
no, you cannot.
Oh, okay.
That'd be a bit weird.
I can make extracts, but I can't put those extracts inside of a bomb.
Well, no, because you have to drink them. What are you fucking
Oh, I
doing?
know.
Alright, so let's run down the list of party members that Usko travels with. There's possibly the best, Permafrost, who is masochistic, overly obsessive, abuses animals, and is a general pile of damaged goods, and is possibly the sanest member of the party. There's Uda, who is totally fine with date rape, with roofing his friends and traveling companions and doing horribly demeaning things. He's also a fucking idiot. Known criminal, and I'm starting to think slightly sociopathic after seeing what he did to Media.
Don't forget my boyish smile.
There's Druid, who seems to have an entirely alien mindset with no sense of personal space, respect to other life.
Look, in his
Oh,
defense,
hey, where's the respect to other life coming from?
in his defense, he's on a lot of drugs. An excessive amount of drugs.
And is perpetually high, or tweaking, or whatever other verbiage you want to use for the fact that he is completely off his fucking nuts.
Tweaking.
Oh my.
Tweak, tweak, tweak.
Look, he's just tweaking and twerking around.
Over here, baby.
Damn druggy.
And then there's Media, a horrific alcoholic. I'm sorry. Alcoholics are quitters. They go to meetings. And a horrific drunk, a violent fucking murder hobo who settles all of her problems when posed with logical deductions by punching them in the face with mailed fist and threatening everything under their power, including things that are illegal.
Yeah. Plus,
To be fair,
Over a blind obsession with doing what she perceives to be the right thing without considering the consequences of her actions.
Yeah. Plus, it took her being drugged out to get a haircut. The damn hippie. Well, you forgot Carbon and Brackish and the cats
Oh god.
Well, Brackish is technically
and Charcoal.
Bacchus is an old, worn-out sailor, and there's not much to say about him besides the fact that he has a very Tumblr-esque view on, hey, everybody, let's all get along. And everybody's
Hashtag
being
triggered.
be nice to everybody, be super friendly. Stop fighting, everybody, fuck you. And then there's Carbon Copy, who is admittedly the most honest about being a terrible person.
Look, he's just an even
Look, at
worse
least he's
liar than
honest
me.
about it.
He's just an
At
even
least
worse
he's
liar
honest
than
about
me.
it.
That's
He's a thief, bandit, and totally fun, and actually prefers hurting other people to get what he needs.
yeah.
To be fair, you should have seen what he did last campaign.
What did he do
In
last
this game?
campaign?
When you guys got the robe. Remember on your quote unquote date?
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh yeah, that's right. During last session. Oh yeah. Forgot about that.
And then there's Charcoal Gray, whose only serious interaction I've had with him was watching him dote over a cat, like the point of obsession, and going into frothing murder rages to kill other sentient creatures with his bare hooves.
Huh.
Oh,
cats,
and
though.
there's
The cats are great.
and there's what's his dick, the red horse, really just stands there with pilot goggles
We
on.
don't know
staring
anything
up.
about
Wait,
it.
there's a red horse?
I thought he was an illusion.
You mean I'm not the only one seeing him?
Pretty
Oh
sure he just
God!
I'm pretty sure that he just underwent lobotomy and is just standing there following us around. I'm traveling with terrible people.
Yes,
Yeah,
you
but-
are.
On the bright side, you're traveling with a bunch of great cats.
Well, there's you, who's obviously not a cat and some sort of eldritch abomination.
Look, he's totally he's so not a construct. He's a normal cat, perfectly regular cat.
Yeah, meow 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 meow.
And then there's Courage, particularly skittish. And there's my cat, who's the only fucking normal cat.
Meow, that's right.
Well, a normal cat that gives people superpowers for no discernible reason. And by
That's not-
superpowers, I mean enhanced diplomacy.
That's just a placebo effect. So I wonder if Chicken actually already left for her drive back home.
You know, it really pisses me off that void bombs are only limited to drow.
Why does that piss you off? That sounds like something I wouldn't let you have.
Because I want to throw space at somebody.
I don't want you to throw space at
You know,
anyone.
in
That sounds
bomb
dangerous.
form.
You would roll a 1 and hit yourself. Let's face it, you would. Or me.
Guys, I have a question.
Yeah.
I originally had created my character to be like the bottom cesspool of the moral center of the party.
How'd that work out for you?
The fucking moral compass.
Yes, you are.
Do you want to leave now, or do you want to stay and see what happens?
I want to have an answer as to why this is the case.
Well, clearly
you're lucky.
you're not trying hard enough to be evil. Or shitty. Too nice. Ugh.
Yeah. See, I think the problem is you care too much.
Look, just be like Ben and just find a penguin and shove scrolls down its throat.
Yeah, just rampant animal abuse would be a good start in terms of moral decline. I mean, look at Permafrost. She was probably like born like this and then just went down even further.
Also because I wanted black star bombs, which sound amazingly awesome.
Damn it! I would not trust you with any bomb. That sounds terrible.
Look, it crushes people with the power of the void, and then it repels nearby creatures with a burst of gravity.
That sounds terrible.
It's basically an implosion bomb.
Well, we're still without a GM. That's his.
Yep.
Arrgh. Let's see here. Ooh, increased area of effect. Absolutely. I mean, because why not?
Do you want a list? I can give you a
I mean,
list.
no, don't give me a list.
Let him count the ways.
God damn.
Where is it?
Yes.
Ugh.
So I guess if no one's going to do anything for the first hour, they're all
Well,
just
I
gonna
literally
sit
can't.
around.
I have to catch up on my full rest.
Yeah, I'm
otherwise-
still got one more hour to go left on this on my scroll ritual.
Well, let's just. I mean, can any one of us do anything right now?
Not without Carolyn.
I guess that is a fair point. I guess we should probably wait for her.
Can I make a cloud bomb? Can I just make like a killer cloud as a bomb?
Hi.
You can make gas bombs. That's a thing.
Well, yeah, I can make incendiary cloud bombs. But I was wondering if I could like combine smoke bomb, like shock bomb, and make like thundercloud bomb.
I mean, there are a ton of bomb discoveries.
There are.
Pretty sure there's one for a
Unfortunately,
gas bomb.
you can only use one per bomb.
Well, yeah.
And void bombs are limited only to drow, apparently.
Good.
Which I think is dumb.
Yeah, the drow are dumb.
I can make sunlight bombs.
Gee, the sun will come out tomorrow, motherfucker.
Yeah, but that's for like 10th level.
Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun.
Which affects a line.
You can make a stink. You can make
What happens if I have explosive bomb though?
Yeah, Zephy, you can make a stink bomb.
I mean, I could.
a
I'm mostly
stinking-
looking for
It's a
like.
stinking cloud bomb. That's great.
Nah.
I can't make those because I don't have bombs. Sad. I just stab people in the back and then shave them.
We'll see. There's a lot of bomb discoveries that I have to take, but I mean. In the meantime, I'm going to the bathroom.
Have fun.
We're all terrible people.
I'm not.
It could be worse.
I'm not a terrible people.
You have undoubtedly confirmed that you are a terrible person, Hoond.
No. How? I
What you
didn't
did to
harm
Meadia.
anyone.
Do you know the meaning what you did to Meadia was?
Well,
Oh, yeah, he didn't do anything hurtful. He just, touched someone inappropriately while they slept.
I didn't do
By
any
which I mean he
lasting.
shaved them.
I didn't do any lasting harm. I could be much worse. That is my. That is my limit there. This is how I judge behavior. I didn't cut off her legs or anything.
God.
I don't know how much an alpaca leg is worth.
I'm over here, baby.
Where is she? I mean, we could just pause here and restart when she's
Yeah,
here.
that's probably might be the best option, actually.
Let's do that then. And we're back. That means it's your turn to say something, Trey.
Hello.
We hope
I
you
just-
like those words from our sponsors.
Arby's. Glowing lights above us which we may not understand. Anyway. Welcome back. There was a fucking lapse in the whole thing because I had to travel home. My parents drove me from their house to mine. It's like what, an hour by car. Anyway, we're back. We're doing the thing. All y'all, start RPing. Do the thing.
Well, I'm still learning a spell with Thiener.
Oh my gosh!
You
I
know,
punched Permafrost in
chanting
the
and
face.
dancing and burning spells so I could shove it down his throat.
Uda is sleeping for another 4 hours or so.
Oh my gosh! I punched Permafrost in the face.
Good.
Why?
I'm kidding.
Well, don't say
you said
shit like
RP. You said RP.
Oh.
I am casting Master of Transformation and severely regretting and pondering I'm severely regretting my current life choices and thinking about my future ones.
I mean, you could just leave.
Thinking seriously about all everyone actually is and how regrettably Permafrost is probably the most stable individual despite being masochistic, self-harming, fucking bipolar, has severe abandonment issues, and he's generally a pile of damaged goods.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He is the most stable member of our party. Outside
Really?
of-
I would say that would be Brackish Waters.
He's depressed as fuck, dude.
Permafrost is still capable of being productive in her own life, even if that productivity does come at the cost of animal abuse.
So what about
It's not animal. He's totally into it too.
Carbon's stable?
Carbon is not. Carbon wanted to hurt people just for the sake of hurting people.
Yeah.
I
true.
mean,
Then again,
at
I mean,
least
to
Zuko
be
doesn't know
fair,
about the
he
whole
did-
part where Corbin intimidated some poor lady to part with a cloak of resistance.
well, he
Carbon
looks
was
up to his
honest
teammate.
about being a terrible person.
Yeah. And he's
And that makes
honestly...
him the second most stable member of Usko's traveling companions.
Anyway, what are y'all doing?
Same thing as the first, because it's going to take 2 hours for that.
Well, anybody else doing anything that'll take less than 2 hours?
I
I'm
mean,
casting a spell.
Usko's thing doesn't it take 1 hour? Or?
It does take it.
What are we
I'm
talking about?
relaxing since I was told to take a moment and rest up.
Holy shit, she's actually listening to us.
Just lie down and think of England.
Nope, I'm just sitting there. I'm watching Permafrost at this point. Just abuse her penguin.
You
Trying to decide if I should say something or not.
hear gurgling noises from the penguin. They do not sound pleasant.
He's into it.
He doesn't sound into it.
Jesus God.
I'm trying to figure out if I should rescue the poor animal.
Right back.
Well, if he tried, he'd just slap you away and try and return back to the thing.
Look, Feener, if you don't like it, just wink.
Please,
Just
that's
give
that.
me a signal.
He smacks you.
He's 10 feet away from me.
He smacks you.
He's 10 feet away from me.
He comes over and then smacks you.
All right,
Frankenschwartz just watches as this penguin climbs on top of his lap and bitch slaps the alpaca before him.
The alpaca just looks down at the penguin. Doesn't even say anything. Just, nope.
Yes, goes back to the ritual.
You have problems.
Carbon Copy just gives you this look. He rolls his eyes and goes, I'm pretty sure that sums up the entirety of our party right there.
Yes.
Well, I'm going to go outside to the bar and get some coffee.
God is going to stop you as you walk by. Excuse me, ma'am. How are you feeling?
Fine. I'm just going to go get me some coffee from the bar.
Please let me escort you.
Sure. Actually, I would have grabbed my chest before I left. So.
Someone likes you.
Yeah, he's so in love with doing his job. The bartender walks over to you. Looking a bit down there, miss. What can I give you?
Just some coffee is fine.
Coming right up. You want that strong or latte?
Half and half.
Coming right up.
I'm just going to look over at the guard.
The guard looks stone-faced. He's doing his job. He pretty much looks like a statue.
I just pat him on the shoulder.
He looks over at you quizzically. Can I help you?
No, you're fine. Just keep doing your job. You're good.
If there's anything you need, please inform me. I'm here for your protection.
Yeah, I got that.
The awkward silence is thick and deafening, and even in the bustle of the inn, you feel as if a ton of cotton has descended around your conversation.
Much like the cotton in your head, Media.
Yeah, pretty much it just floated out of your ears.
That's all the story hair that's just kind
Left.
Bullshit.
I mean,
I
this
haven't
is
had
why
time to. I haven't had time to wash it yet.
this is why you're now 5 feet faster. Anyway, eventually
I'm back.
bartender walks back out, gives you your coffee. Also, hello, Connor.
Thank you. I'm just gonna sip my coffee.
The bartender leans in over the counter. So he points a thumb at the guard at your side. What's with the private protection?
They want to protect me. I don't know why. I can get enough job myself, but you know how it is.
He looks to the guard. He doesn't seem to know how it is.
Quick, get angry and accuse him of not noticing your new haircut.
No. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Well, if there's anything you need, all you gotta do is ask. I'm here for your service. The bartender winks at you.
Thanks, I appreciate it, and I'll wink back at him.
He gives a smile.
Oh my.
The guard looks unaffected.
As per the usual. I mean, I'm just gonna stay there if anybody else wants to do anything else. I'm just drinking coffee.
Yes. So I think it's safe to say 1 hour has passed then?
Yay.
I've still got 1 hour to go on this, so.
I'm still asleep.
God damn it, why are you doing this? Why aren't you introducing Usko to what was going on?
We did that already.
Oh, okay.
No one did.
Oh,
I
yeah.
was just told that
Oh, that's true. They
Fucking
just told me
Uda.
ask Uda.
Uda drugged somebody and shaved a party member for money.
That's not true.
That's what happened.
No,
And
I
I
didn't
asked you
shave
if
her
I'd
for money.
missed anything, and none of you mentioned this. Ah!
So I was given the stuff from Media, and then I went back to my room to cast the spell, and think about what the fuck I'm gonna do.
Yeah,
Right.
Uda's still asleep because I need to catch up on my, the rest period.
His beauty rest.
Well, if I don't rest,
Hmm.
I'm kind of useless in combat.
Meanwhile, Brackish Waters is probably going to go to the bar and join Media. Whoops. No, he's not that drunk.
Hi, my name is Coffee. Could I have some brackish water?
I assume he's gonna notice that I'm not drinking alcohol as per the usual.
Aw.
He is. He's going to eye your coffee, then look back up at you. Raise an eyebrow. How are you feeling? You alright there?
Yeah, I'm fine. I just figured it's probably best not to drink alcohol next to Chuckles over there.
Brackish Waters looks over to the guard and nonchalantly pushes his head slightly down into his face. Yeah, I see your point there. So when's Chuckles gonna leave?
Don't know.
You could ask him.
When is the security detail over?
The guard straightens his back and puts on a robotic face. The detail ends the moment we deem it appropriate for situation taken into consideration.
So will he join us on our next adventure?
Probably not.
Yes.
He means to say they're gonna vamoose the moment they're sure Media ain't got no drugs in his system no more.
Oh wow, that will take a while.
Yeah.
I mean,
Let's see. It takes about an hour to get rid of what, half a promille. So Media should be sober in about 2 years, give or take.
Well, the guard's gonna stick around for a while then.
I'm just waiting. Actually, you know what?
No.
I'm gonna take out my journal
Ooh,
and
journal writing.
I'm gonna write in it. I'm GMing you a message or PMing
Got
you
it.
a message real quick.
Wait, who are you writing to?
Yes.
Me, duh.
Oh. Dear diary, it happened again, and I have a new haircut now.
It'll take a while to get used to, but at least I'm not bald like last time.
No one has noticed it yet. It makes me angry. Makes me more
No one
angry
has
than the
noticed
shaving.
me. No one has noticed it yet. Sad.
Sad. I can see Media just writing in a diary like it was angry tweets.
Me too.
Just hammering the letters in like runes.
I don't know why I'm doing this. It's none of the other party members are here.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Anyways, okay, so I'm writing in my journal, and I'm passing the journal over to Brackish Waters so he can read what I wrote. And basically, I wrote, "Get a bottle of whiskey. I'll pay you back. I'll pay you back later."
why would you write that? Just
And
tell it.
then
Yes.
follow my lead.
Brackish Waters looks down at the writing, then he gives a decidedly gold-toothed grin and holds up a hook for the bartender. Yes, sir? 1 bottle of whiskey, please. Coming right up, sir. Here you go, enjoy.
I'm gonna look over to the guard.
The
Hey,
guard is...
I'm going to go take a bath. I need to get all the rest of this stray hair off of me.
Of course, madam.
And I would prefer to have my privacy while I'm bathing.
I was under that impression.
Do you take
Thank
the
you.
whiskey with you?
I would have wrote, tell him, act like you're going to use the restroom, since the restroom's in the same area as the bath.
Yeah,
Right.
Brackish Water pretty much just excuses himself with a go to take a leak.
Did he take the whiskey with him?
Yeah, he did.
Is no one questioning this at all?
Yeah, it's
Well,
like,
he bought
what the
it.
hell is the guard doing?
Yes, but oh well.
The guard
Okay.
is being inept. That's what he's good
Okay.
at.
I'm gonna, once the door closes and I see Brackish, just gonna be like, you brought the whiskey, right?
Oh my
Of course you
God.
did.
Oh my god, this
We-
is gonna take forever to get rid of these guards.
We should really stage an intervention at this point. This is getting out of hand.
Yes.
Basically, and I'm basically just kind of leaning up against the back wall, nonchalantly, and I'm gonna pull out 2 of the tankards from my chest, and then we're just gonna share whiskey in the bathroom.
And then they fuck.
You are
Brackish Waters is going to grin and go, hey, bathroom hooch. Ain't had that for a while.
you're boozing up in a public restroom at this point.
You know, Zeppy, when girls say they have a meeting in the restroom, that's usually not what they talk about.
No, we all know that's the reason why. It's the same as with
Definitely,
the
they're
men.
drinking with
It's the same for
they're
every
drinking
restroom.
with old sea dogs.
Yeah, it's the same for men's bathrooms too.
Yes. And
And
then
yes,
they
that is
fuck.
a euphemism.
No, you don't fuck. You don't fuck drunk. That's terrible.
Yeah. Anyway, as Usko walks up to the bar, the bartender greets
Yes.
him.
I walk up to the bar and chicken. I PM'd you a question. Usko will sit at the bar. He has Media's weapon in one of his saddlebags, and he will throw 2 copper on the table and ask for a mug of ale.
For here or for the bathroom.
Just a moment.
I mean, if I had known this was an option, I would have gone to the toilet and ordered from there.
Anyway,
A glass of ale, please. I'll take it on the toilet. Bring it over.
the
Yes.
bartender gets you your alcohol.
Have you seen a llama pass through here? I have something for her.
Oh, she went to the bathroom, sir. She's
Oh.
having a shower.
Right.
Yeah, sure.
Well, when she comes back, could you give her this? And I take off the bag that has a weapon in it, place it on the counter, and pass it over to him.
Just a moment. Right. What was it you passed to him?
I take the saddlebag that has Media's weapon in it, all masterworked and shiny and whatnot, and
Ooh.
place it on the counter and pass it over to him.
That would be her Wait, is that her?
That's
old...
my ball and chain.
Right.
We just made it masterwork
Right.
by going
Got
the
it.
roundabout way with the materials. Yeah.
Yeah. Right. So yeah, the bartender takes the weapon. Then he gathers his strength and tries again. Then he drags it off the counter and onto the floor behind the counter.
Accidentally puts it on his hoof.
He doesn't have hooves anyway.
He's a quick.
Got it.
Okay,
sir.
on his foot, whatever.
I'll make sure she gets it.
Paw or claw?
And
Whatever.
in fact, just give me a bottle of rum or something.
Right away, sir. He gets you a bottle of rum.
I throw 3 gold on the table.
He takes him with a smile.
Thank you.
You have a
Usko will
nice
then
day now, sir.
Usko will then down the rest of his mug and place it on the table. And he will pull out his own glass to drink the rum from. Because he's civilized. He's not an animal. He doesn't drink straight from the bottle. Gosh.
You're an animal, very much so. Look at you, you're a zebra.
Yeah. Look at you, you equine.
Try and
Wait,
find
just goes,
Buddha.
I am not an animal.
So I'm assuming we'll be in here for like 20 minutes. Just drinking.
Yeah, probably.
Are you planning to actually empty the bottle of whiskey in less than half an hour?
No.
You have
You're
a
talking to
problem.
Meadia and Brackish Waters. They both
Yeah.
drink like fucking fish.
And I'm getting criticized for doing insane things.
Yeah, and I'm getting criticized for doing the normal thing of productiveness.
Actually, I'm gonna tap Bracken on the shoulder and say, you only came in here to use the bathroom. You should probably go. Unfortunately.
Brackish just gives her a deadpan.
Look,
I
the
can use however... Look.
guard will probably be suspicious of you if you stay in here for too long.
Yeah, look, Meadia, I don't care. I'm an old, really weathered pirate captain. I can spend as long as my kidneys need in the bathroom.
You know,
All right, your call then.
this is actually
And
really
then
good for
we'll
me.
just do a cheers with the whiskey and then just continue drinking in the bathroom.
Yep.
This is really good for me because this severely limits your credibility.
Well, they don't know that I'm drinking over here.
It should be easy enough to prove.
I will knock on the side of the wagon. Knock, 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 knock. To announce my presence.
Well, Ruda's still sleeping. So I guess you will greet you.
He walks over to Usko with little squeaky toy sounds.
Pet you.
Lam lam lam.
Knock a
lam,
little
lam,
bit louder so Uda will wake up.
Lam 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 lam.
And you push in the side of his face. Hello, you've reached Uda. I'm afraid I'm unavailable right now. Please leave a message at the tone.
Leave a message after the meow. Meow.
And his eyes like that rotate in his sockets while he just spews this message.
Well, if Usko stays after that, I will have more respect for him. Because the cat is clearly possessed.
I just look at the cat. Have another one of those moments where I wonder what went wrong in my life.
Well, you never known a true cat, apparently. Anyway, you will then wander off. Just go exploring.
Yay, you!
He likes doing
When I
that.
see Uda not waking up, I'll just clamber into the back of the fucking thing and shake him awake.
Just knock him over the head.
I'm not hitting him yet.
Yeah, he
Yet.
He opens an eye, just looks over his shoulder. Not saying anything.
Uda, could we talk for just a short while?
Sure.
Usko will then sit down and pull out a second cup and place one in front of Uda and one in front of himself and pour both of them a shot of rum.
Look, if you just came to the bathroom, we could all have this conversation.
We are not having We're not having a drunken sit-in in a public restroom. We're not thinking that low. there are there are some standards even I have to
It could be
follow.
worse. It could be just a drunken public orgy.
No, that would be above that. That'd be at least fun and not just sad. This is sad.
So
I will
I
look
was
at the. I-
media.
Okay, wait a moment. We'd have a look at the rum, then sit up, not drink it, then wait for your question. What do you say? They're Shave Media.
So you shaved media?
Well, more like trimmed. She can move faster now. Also, I think she looks
I-
better.
I'm sorry? You tripped her?
No, trimmed.
Oh. She looked a little bit more than trimmed.
No, she looks trimmed. I left her most of her wool.
Like he didn't completely shave me. It's shaven down to a reasonable, like, normal alpaca degree.
Like a healthy alpaca should look like, not a drunken hobo alpaca.
Exactly.
Why did you shave media?
Well, apparently her wool is worth quite a lot, and we need more money. So I traded it in for where is it? He's gonna rummage through his things, just tossing around half-empty potions and shit. It's a pigsty in there, to be honest. And then he will get out a coil of rope. Just trade it in for this.
Rope?
Bit said it's magic
just-
rope.
Not just rope, it's musty and very dirty looking rope.
Yes, that's what I'm gonna say. No, not just rope. It's really old. It's really old, really shitty rope. No, I'm gonna say, well, Bit said it would be magical, so I figured no loss, right? With the risk. It's only wool.
You don't know if it's magical?
I don't know if things are magical. Do I look like some sort of wizard?
Right. And we'll crack a little bit of a smile when he makes the joke. So, how did you end up getting media to stay still long enough?
Well, I paid someone to knock her out. That reminds me, we have to plan a prison break.
Hold on, knock her out?
Yeah.
How?
I actually know. I'm pretty sure she poisoned her drink. I mean, that's what I would have done.
Right. Well, I can't say I'm all surprised by these things anymore from you. Or anyone in our group.
Well, thank you. Anyway, you think this is magical? I'll have to rope up again.
I cast detect magic.
It's magical.
Woo!
Well, it certainly is magical.
Ah, see? Weapon.
Magically delicious.
Magically delicious. I'm gonna eat it.
Ugh.
I'm gonna start eating the rope and chewing on it like licorice.
It's actually fruit by the foot.
Dude, magical candy would be even better.
So, when Media told me that you had shaved her, I took some time to weave a little bit of magic and improve her weaponry as she asked, and during that time I got some little time to think about the people that dropped it. We certainly are the rolling little pile of damaged goods, to be honest. Permafrost is probably, outside of myself, the most highest functioning member of our group, seeing as he's able to keep a relatively high amount of productivity despite it involving animal abuse.
Takes a lot
Media.
of time.
Yes, it does. Media is actually a horribly violent thug who is only capable of resolving problems through lethal violence. I still don't know much about Charcoal Gray, but he seems to be perfectly fine with obsessing over his cat and going into frothing rages to murder other sentient lives with his bare hooves.
I always thought he was an accountant in his spare time.
You know, I actually always thought you were the most stable out of our group. outside of myself, not to blow my own.
Define stable.
Well, I'd always just assumed that you were.
It's where you it's where you keep the horses.
I'd always
But then it
assumed that you
turns out
were,
he's a few horses short.
while a criminal, relatively normal as an individual. Although I was not expecting you to be so willing to drug one of your traveling companions who has saved your life on multiple occasions.
To be fair, I've never saved his life at all.
That's
Actually, you have.
Yeah. When?
During the fight with the Kelpies, pretty much every other undead fight, being the fucking fighter.
Actually,
anyway.
No.
I never hit anyone during the Kelpie fight.
She
You
did
got
nothing.
in trouble during the Kelpie fight.
She did nothing during the Kelpie fight, and with the ghost thing, she just got the killing blow. But yeah, she actually never saved my life.
Actually, no, she didn't get the killing blow with the ghost thing. That was brackish.
Yep.
Even
Yep.
worse. So yeah,
I
she
know.
did.
Outside of the Kelpie fight and the fucking fight, the ghost fight, Media has been reasonably helpful to everyone.
I mean, she tried. I give you that. She tried.
Anyway,
Try the best.
She put in
Awesome.
effort.
Yes.
would you please let me finish?
I'm
Not
doing my
expect you to drug her into unconsciousness. Not only not willing to do the deed yourself, but paying someone else so that they would be thrown in jail for it. That
Well,
bit
to
I
be
did
fair,
not
the
learn
jail
until you
that
told
jail
me.
part was not planned. My bad.
And then do something as demeaning as shave her for money. For a slightly magic bauble.
Well, look, I would have asked her, but you would have said no, and quite frankly, we didn't lose anything by having her lose some hair. In fact, we gained
And
something, a better-looking alpaca.
Just as you finish, Usko will take his last shot of rum, pick up the bottle, and smash Uda in the fucking face.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Try and hit me.
Oh my god. Start initiative.
That'd be what, against flat-footed? Probably.
Yep.
Yeah, let's
Look, I'm just drinking right now. Actually,
Right.
there's a guard right there.
21.
It's barely, but it hits. Actually, no, that
I'm not really gonna roll initiative unless Uda plans on turning this into a fight.
nah.
Oh.
I can
Here's
take
my
it.
question, Chicken. There's a guard standing not very far from them.
Yep, I'm pretty sure they're used to hearing bottles breaking from inside this tent.
Yeah, they would.
It's card.
Fuck.
6 points of lethal damage.
Dude. Alright.
Looks like
Captain
I'm not the
Morgan,
only
you
violent.
betrayed me.
Looks
Man,
like I'm not the
Meadia
only
could
violent
see
thug.
this.
Hey, I'm gonna go to the guard and tell him that Johnny Walker just assaulted me.
Oh
Who's
man,
gonna-
this is great though.
Usko will then calmly stand back up and pitch the broken nozzle, the whatever the fuck he's still holding out through the back of the tent.
Honestly, you should probably roll to see if you hit yourself with that.
Why?
Because breaking a bottle over someone's head carries a huge risk of accidentally cutting yourself.
Oh, that's true.
There's also the
I thought-
fact that
I thought you
bottles
just
make
meant the nozzle.
dentation, and you can actually beat somebody over the head with a bottle and it will not break.
That
Yeah.
also true, yeah. But
So,
six
yeah.
lethal damage,
So I
I
still have
guess
a
it
pretty
breaks.
bottle that I just pitch out the back. I will stand up perfectly calm. You know, I'm not sure how much I have left in me to continue dealing with all of you, seeing as how you're violently insane, sociopathic in some vocations, or just plain violent in others. And this is including all of you. It is something disturbing when the animal abusing mommy issue masochist is the most stable one of my traveling companions. And I've had it just about enough when I've realized that the only person that I could believe to be actually marginally insane turned out to be a secret sociopath.
It's not like I hit it.
What do you mean turned out?
Yeah. Anyway, no, I'm gonna look up to him and just as calmly say, okay, got the bottle thing out of your system?
Usko will then turn and leave.
All right. I'm gonna heal myself.
At this point, we probably finished our drinking.
Probably,
Yes.
yeah.
And I'm healing back to full.
I'm basically going to make it look like I'm basically going to like take a quick dip in the bath to make it look like I was actually taking a bath and then quickly dry myself off.
Fair enough. Brackish
Anyway.
was just gonna walk the fuck out.
I heal
Yep.
heal myself back to full and then go back to sleep because I still have
Da,
rest.
da, da. Da, 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 da.
Aw
And then
man,
I-
Usko's leaving.
Well,
Wait, he just walked the fuck out?
Yep.
all
Usko will be
right.
spending some time on the boundaries of the city, away from people.
Ah.
Alright, we're just gonna keep your token up there then.
Yep.
Then you can come back when you want to. I love that though. He violently assaults someone with something which could easily kill them. And then he just walks away. And this is after raking on and on about Meadia being the violent one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
yep.
Yep.
Just be happy I didn't throw acid in your face.
Yes. Okay, good talk. Well, we'll continue this next time.
Yeah. Good. Okay. Good talk. Good talk. See you later. No. Uda is not that stupid. Okay. No. Usko needs to get stuff out of his system. That's fine. Either he comes around and sees why I did it or not. Nothing I can do.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, he sees why you did it. He just thinks it's morally abhorrent.
I've did worse things.
Yeah, and that's probably the problem.
Never pretended that my character was nice.
Nope.
Anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna be asleep for another like 2 hours. So basically, all he just hit my snooze button, more or less. With a
I'm
Yeah.
gonna order, and I'm ordering another coffee from the bartender.
Well, you're getting another coffee.
Yeah.
Brackish Waters orders another bottle of rum. I'm saying another because this is probably the second he's had today.
oh, he's cutting down, is he?
Yeah, he is.
Wow.
It's a light breakfast for him today.
Good.
I look over at Brackish Waters, and I wink at him.
He looks back at you, slightly wobbly, and grins.
Yeah, drinking buddies.
Yay, drinking buddies.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to presume that my 2 hours is done with. Can
Probably.
I? Yay.
By this time,
Okay. So I finally finish.
Carbon Cubby's curled up on the bed, snoozing.
Yes. Supercross will look around. See Carbon sleeping peacefully. And she'll let him be for the time being. You know. Yes. Perhaps it's time to get some food.
yes, come join the drunken party
Yes.
that you don't know have been drinking.
You walk into the serving area of the inn and you see a line of alcoholics. Even the guard is slamming back something.
Oh wait, the guard has gotten in on this now too.
Yep.
And I get criticized.
All right,
I'm just going to face off after seeing the guard drinking.
I mean,
I
can
told you ineptitude is the name of the game when it comes to these guards.
can you blame him?
Yeah.
I'm just going to lightly tap the guard on the shoulder.
He's going to jump and immediately push his his beverage over to Meadia instead and turn around. Yes, ma'am, can I help you?
Oh, thanks, man. I'm just gonna
I do
knock back the
believe you
attorney.
are in the middle of something. Oh, please don't mind me. Yes, please continue with what you were doing.
Sweating slightly, he gives her a nod. Of course, ma'am.
By the
And
way,
goes
his
back
drink is
to-
now gone. His drink is gone. I've
Definitely.
already knocked it back.
God
Of course you
damn.
have.
God
He goes
damn
back to
it,
sitting
Meadia.
very stiffly by the counter.
I order him another one as an apology.
He looks down at his at the new drink, sweating a little more, and then he just shakes his head and goes, "A serviceman should not drink on duty, ma'am."
Look, I'm not gonna tell anybody if you don't.
I'm going to, intercept the drink beforehand and just give Media just a glare.
What?
Brackish
It
Waters
was
is
his drink that
chuckling
I
next to
drank.
you.
What? It was his drink that I drank. It's only fair that I get him a new one.
Nah, I wish you a drink. It ended up in your hooves, didn't it?
For the love of
Look,
Media, you should not be drinking right now.
you say that,
This was
but I
literally.
think it's already been too late.
Was this? Correct me if I'm wrong, but was this literally not how you were assaulted the first time?
To be fair, someone else ordered a drink for me.
Regardless.
Look, I didn't want the wine to go bad.
And I highly doubt this lovable bartender, and I point to the bartender over there,
He smiles.
is going to try to drug me.
I'm going to stare at the bartender,
He
and
just
I'm going to
shrugs-
sense motive the bartender.
He just rocks back at Permafrost, going, "Why would I poison my own patrons? I'm not gonna get paid if I do. I'm gonna get thrown in jail."
Lady, she's putting
Especially with the
He's telling the
guard.
He's telling the
Guard's
truth.
right there.
Look,
He's
the
like
bar-
he's probably the first generally good person you've met for as long as you've been on these islands.
Look, the bartender's all like, lady, she's getting my kid through college here. More ale?
Exactly.
Now that I'm actually finished with my work for the day, maybe it's time you should turn in, Media.
Don't we have a project that we were working on?
Brackish Waters' smile fades a little and he nods.
If we're gonna put that off for another day, I don't mind. That's
But,
that's more time for me to conduct business.
Put what off exactly?
The project.
Brackish sighs and turns to Permafrost. We gotta get a boat.
Oh yes, that one. Well, we were going to wait some time anyway. Besides, I'm pretty sure. Wait,
Can't
3
hear a
days? It's
thing.
only been-
What is that sound?
I don't know. But anyway, weren't we supposed to wait 3 days? It's only been 2. Besides, I don't think we're exactly capable of finding a boat in this condition.
What condition?
This. You seriously don't know what. Media, for the love of Pete, you've been You were assaulted and drugged today.
I was? Wow.
Brackish Waters leans a little closer to Media. I mean, that's why you got stuck with Captain Deadbeat over there.
He's fine. And I slap him on the back. Not Brackish, the guard.
The guard wobbles a little by the slap, but sits straight and puffs out his chest, looking proud of being an okay guy.
Look, drinking is not a crime.
Not as long as you don't get found out, at least.
And getting nude in
He
public,
grins at the guard.
that's a crime. Which I
I'm
think
going
is
to
okay.
stare at both Media and the guard.
The guard is going to, well, sit around and look like a stone statue.
I mean,
A sweating stone statue.
can you honestly blame me for shaving her? I feel a bit bad. I feel a bit bad about it, though. To be honest, that's a bit. Wow.
Yeah, but there's Uda.
Ban with the ban with the nat 20s.
Dang.
Holy shit.
Well, yeah, that was his sense motive for the
That was the
bartender.
sense motive against the bartender.
Oh, sorry.
Yes.
Didn't even notice that. I thought we skipped that because he was honest as fuck.
Well, I was still sensing motive.
Also,
Yeah.
Uda doesn't feel. He feels bad, but not about the shaving part.
Of course he doesn't, because he has no morals.
No, he has. He has principles.
Yeah, but those aren't the same as morals.
No, they're not. They're not at all. Look, morals
But
hold
it's
you
actually
back.
just a terrible person.
Morals
he
just
is.
hold you back.
I mean, come on. Even Carbon has morals, and he's.
We met Carbon when he tried to shank us in the night.
Exactly.
And
And
now
he is a more moral character than you are.
Eh.
To be fair,
Ah,
Carbon doesn't try to abuse animals.
it's true.
True. And to be even more fair, he pretty much only did the whole highwayman thing to be able to feed his comrades.
Who now have jobs, meaning he's free to go adventuring now.
Well, I
Yes,
should-
I'm
to be equally
free
fair to me, that's part of my class. I can't help it.
Yes, I am free to shank people as I like now.
Yeah, Carbon's a great guy.
Yeah, he is.
Is Carbon just still snoozing in the bedroom?
Yeah, he is.
Okay.
I left him with Fiener.
He's just talking in his sleep about stabbing and shanking people.
I
As you
am really
do.
glad you do not have a cat familiar.
Yeah, me too.
That'd be the worst thing for him to wake up right
Yeah.
now, only be in the room with the cat.
Well, the thing is, I had to choose a familiar that lives in the Arctic-like environment. So I chose the penguin because it's a fucking penguin.
I mean, you could choose a wolf too.
The most useful
Penguin had the
animals.
best things, especially for an aquatic campaign with a swim.
Could have chosen a seal though.
Seal.
Seals
Sorry.
Penguins are better.
Look, you could have had 6 of them and called them SEAL Team 6.
Ugh.
Moving on.
Disgusting.
Media, just go to bed, Media. Love him. By the way, where did Usko go?
Oh no.
Brackish water shrugs. Beats
Oh
me.
no, the green devil has reappeared.
What?
The cat.
You. He's going for Carbon.
No, it's just gonna stare at him until he wakes up. And stare
Well,
at him a while
Venus-
longer.
Venus' frantic whacking is going to definitely wake Carbon up. He looks up, sees, first of all, Venus' butt, and then the meticulous silhouette of you poking out from behind Fina, and then he's going to screech and flutter into the air and out of the room.
Oh. You can't make friends whatever you try. It's so sad.
No, hey, Carbon, what's going on?
I fucking hate cats.
Lam 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 lam.
Oh, it was the green devil again, wasn't it?
That's the one.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm pretty sure he's not even a cat.
You
Well,
can't
it
prove
would
that.
surprise me, although he acts enough like one he acts enough like one for me to not like him.
No, I just mean he's probably made of metal.
What? That's silly. That's
Who cares?
preposterous.
That's just racist.
Yeah.
Cat is a cat no matter what it is made of, and I hate all of them.
Cat is a cat, of course, of course. That doesn't count. Doesn't work.
I'm gonna get like a small thimble of whiskey for Carbon.
Carbon appreciates it.
Here, drink. You'll feel better.
I always feel perfect. But thank you.
Well, you'll feel more than perfect now.
To this day, I still question whether the cats were the right move.
They totally were. What are you talking about?
You
Hey.
and me both,
The
girl.
worst that could happen.
Where do you come from?
Nothing. This is just the voice in our heads.
Oh shit, we're hearing voices.
Yep.
He's just yelling from outside town. What's the worst that could happen?
What?
What?
I can't hear you. Maybe you
Now
should
let's-
try a split screen.
God damn it, Pan.
Anyways, I suppose we're ready. I suppose we're done here. Are we ready to proceed with the plan?
We're going to proceed with you going to sleep and getting some rest.
You know, I have to agree with that.
We could knock her out again.
Brackish
Who are
Waters
you
turns
going to
to
pay
Meadia
this
and-
time? The bartender?
Right. Brackish Waters turns to Meadia and looks deeply into her eyes. Look, you're the only one who I've ever met who can actually keep up with my drinking. So if you're not feeling the best you possibly can, well, it ain't a good day. So please go and get some rest.
Ah, fine. I'll knock back the rest of whatever drink that I've gotten again and go to bed. Taking
Yes.
carbon with me, apparently.
Come
Well,
on.
to be fair, I am going to follow her, make sure she actually does go to sleep.
I didn't mean to take carbon with me. I only meant to take my
Oh,
chest.
He'll come anyway.
There we go.
And we'll leave me and her in there with you. To make sure
That's
that
even more terrifying. Don't leave me
God.
alone with the penguin.
The guard staggers down there as well.
Yes.
Don't leave me
Make
alone
sure
with the
this
penguin.
time not drinking on the job.
Of course, ma'am.
I'm gonna
As you
poke
all-
my
uh,
I'm gonna poke my head out of the door real quick. Ignore what she says.
The guard actually gives the first little smile. Anyway, as
That's a
Permafrost
good
and
boy.
Carbon, as Permafrost and Carbon Copy return to the bar, Carbon can't really help but grin slyly at Brackish Waters. Look at these ladies, man, knowing how to make the women do what he wants. Brackish just shrugs. It's all about asking nicely.
There goes the green devil. Zooming out.
Green devil.
The green devil.
Anyway. Yeah, like an hour after this, Uda will just finally wake up. Because
Yes.
The verdant menace.
And I have successfully eaten something.
Did you just call him the verdant menace?
Yes. Oh, I hate that little kitty. Oh, I missed my kitty.
Yeah.
And he missed me too, what with his stress puking. Oh.
Anyway. So yeah, like an hour after that, Uda will finally really wake up, shake his head, and just stumble off the wagon. So
The
good
You're
rest.
probably gonna-
warrior.
You are looking worse for wear, and the moment you stumble out of the wagon, the guard goes and does a double take and walks over to you. Sir, are you alright?
What? Yeah, just bad hair, tentacle, whatever.
The guard looks over your face. Since when did bed hair come with scabs?
Actually, that would have healed.
Yeah, but I'm taking
Yes.
a few liberties with this. Like
enough.
Yes.
healed
Yeah.
it would still leave some marks like reddening and
Oh,
scarring.
hey, you sleep on a glass bed too. I know. I hate those things.
It's this new age thing I'm trying out. Sleeping on glass shards. It's really good. It's really good for the epidermis. Makes the blood flow well out of you, but still. No.
Well,
It's
still
flowing at
flowing.
least.
No, I just look at him, and clearly not being a morning person in any way, shape, or form, just go on to the bar. Just go work doing your job, guard. I need a drink.
The guard will look concerned after you, but go back to his post.
Going in there. And going straight across the bar to the room, saying hello to the guard. Just, may I go in?
Guard nodding. The guard acknowledging you, but stepping in front of you. We'd rather not have you have any unwanted contact with the victim, sir.
Right, good point. Quick meta question. Is there a window in that room?
Yes, there is.
Okay. I'm gonna go outside. Gonna go outside. I can't go through the shadow. Gonna go outside again. Go around the building. Go to that window.
You fucking sneaky fuck.
I'm not gonna argue with the guard. I just woke up.
You better not be intending to shave me again.
I am not. No! Actually, rather the opposite. Need your help. Gonna go to the window, and I assume it's somewhere there. Is it closed or open?
It's closed.
No, I mean, like, is it locked?
What?
I'm gonna
Is
try
the
and open
window
it.
locked?
Can I open it or not?
Well, there's a latch on it, and it's closed. Media would have to open it.
Okay, I'm just gonna knock on it.
Peter will answer the window.
Hello, this is Penguin.
Whack whack.
How
Yes.
may I assist you?
Do you want fries and ketchup to go? Whack whack. What is he doing? Is he actually opening the window or not?
He's looking out the window.
Okay. Well, I'm knocking, and I assume he can hear me. It's probably not like
Yeah.
soundproof glass. That'd be weird. And just go, hey, little guy, could you wake up the fuzzy one? Need her help. Just shove her a bit.
Don't shove me.
He's just gonna keep staring at the window in confusement.
God, I know you can understand me. Just shove her a bit.
Actually, I don't know if he actually can understand you. Is it a telepathic link that you have with him, or does he
It's
just...
intelligent, technically.
Yeah, it's a familiar. He should be able to understand what I want. He's not dumb.
But he doesn't speak any language you speak.
Okay, I'm mimicking opening the latch just from outside. Just do it. But I'm probably not doing a very good job at it.
He shakes his head.
I'm gonna get out a dagger and try to fill the latch open from the outside. By going between the window things. Whatever the name for that is. So, let's see. Disable device for opening a locked window.
That's gonna be good. No, you don't.
Oh my fucking god. I'm so close to breaking it, but...
can I make a perception check to see if I hear him trying to fiddle with the window?
Yeah.
in fact,
Although I
I
think you
don't know.
take like a minus something because you're asleep.
yeah.
Oh, do I?
Yeah.
Yeah, like
What
a
is it, -4?
It's pretty steep, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
I was like -10. Is it -10?
Here's the thing. Okay, here's the thing. Since I'm actively trying to wake him up, I'm trying to make as much noise as I can, so... It shouldn't be that steep. Like, maybe a -4?
Well, let's see the roll anyway, then we can make a call.
Yeah, fair enough. I don't want to break the window if I can help it, because people will ask questions.
Alright, yeah,
Ah.
you definitely hear him.
Okay.
Well, that was my roll. That was my roll, just my normal roll. I don't know what penalties you want to impose on it.
You were asleep, right?
Yeah, I was asleep.
Yeah. I mean, that is a -4, isn't it?
Be 11.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you'd probably still hear it. I mean, it's right there.
I'm literally trying to wake you up. Just yelling out at
And-
Media. Media, wake up. Media. God damn it, wake up already. God fucking damn
And
it.
you're not drunk enough to be, hangover sleeping.
Oh, I know. I'm gonna wake up groggily, look over to where Feener is.
Useless fucking penguin.
I'm just gonna. I'm very tempted to just go back to sleep.
I will make more noise. I actually. Here's the fun thing.
I will notice you. But I'm trying to decide whether to go back to sleep or actually open the window.
I'm telling you that meta knowledge wise, I do have a glass cutter on me. If I want to get in, I get in.
We also have a noisy penguin on this side.
And you also have a bartender who's gonna want money for that destroyed window.
Yeah, that's why
And
I
a
don't wanna
guard
do
that
it.
will also try and arrest you.
For cutting the window? Unlikely.
I'll
Yeah,
look
it's
at
destruction
Uda.
of
I'm gonna
someone
look
else's
at
private
Uda.
property.
I'm gonna look at Uda and just quietly mouth, "What do you want?"
I need your help. Just open the window so we can talk.
What do you need my help for?
Can we not talk through the window? It's stupid.
Fine, I'll open the window and I'm gonna crawl out on the other
You
side of the window.
don't have to crawl. We can talk through the open window. Oh my fucking! I already regret doing this.
Well, the guard storms in.
Literally.
Rushes over to Medium, pushes her back, and closes the window.
Oh my god.
I just want to talk to her. Oh my god.
Too bad.
The guard just looks at you, does the I see you thing.
Mind you,
Yeah.
you were the one trying to escape this room, okay? I didn't drag you out or anything.
To be fair, it was Feener that decided, hey, let's get the guard.
Well, Fina is just paranoid.
I guess Fina's lawful.
Yes, he is.
I look at the guard and just go, I just want to check in on her.
Sir, we'd rather avoid you having any unnecessary contact with the victim.
She's literally traveling in my caravan.
The guard looks over to the bed. Sir, that's
To be-
a bed.
Just fuck's sake. I just
What are you
sigh.
talking about?
I'll
I was
just
gonna say, I'm in the bed.
Yeah, you can still hear that though. I just sigh. Fine. I'm making breakfast. You want anything? Sandwiches?
Breakfast at this hour?
I slept
Like
in
freaking,
late.
like
Fine.
actually
Okay.
almost afternoon at the very earliest.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Dinner. I'm making food.
I love dinner breakfast food.
Oh,
Look.
sandwiches are fine.
Right then. Stomp off, still groggy, still in a bad mood.
Look, to be fair, it wasn't my fault.
Fuck no.
God
Blame
turns
the
around
penguin
and
on that
looks
one.
himself.
Yeah, I do blame the penguin. Don't worry.
God
He
damn
walks
it,
out of
Meadia.
the room again, closes the door behind him, and then turns and sees Permafrost. He smiles. What can I help you with, ma'am?
Oh, apparently, Fina. Yes, alerted me, and apparently, I guess there was a situation.
The
I can
penguin
assure you the
never
situation
left
has been
the
dealt with.
room.
Yes.
The
Very
penguin
good.
never left the room to alert you.
Well,
haven't
the
been
thing
so
is,
far.
we have an empathic link.
My penguin senses a tingling.
I sensed his alarm.
call them my pinkses.
No, but seriously though. Empathic link.
Okay. I get that. Still dumb.
Still dumb.
Yeah, I have an empathic link with my ball and chain. You want to know what it tells me?
Kill.
It tells me that it hates everyone.
What does it tell
Kill
you?
your family.
No,
Kill
just
your
don't.
family.
Media, you're drinking too much. You should stop. You can't tell me what to do, ball and chain. Don't.
You just
Tell me
chain
what
me
to do.
down.
Not after what you
All
pulled.
you do is chain me down.
You just drag me down, especially underwater. All right. You know what? There, 13 to make, well, average dinner.
It's
Well,
average.
now that I've
all right.
Now that I've woken back up, I'm gonna look at Feener.
And he looks at you. Look at him.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
I'm trying to decide if I should just put him in the bag of holding.
I think Permafrost would be a little angry.
Yeah!
Also,
Don't
the
kill
fact-
my damn familiar!
Also, the fact that I would probably kill him doing that.
Yes! So don't!
Look, it'd be a sweet release for him.
You know what else would be a sweet release? You!
I know. I just wish that you'd let me out of the room.
Oh, if you end up doing that to Feener, you'd be more than just going out of the room. You'd be going out of life.
I'm
Okay.
pretty sure I could probably take you in a one-on-one fight, but okay.
Not if I laugh at you and stare at you and put you to sleep and then knife you in the face while you're asleep.
Don't I have to have... No, wait, I don't have to have sight. You don't... I don't... Anyways, I'm just gonna knock on the door. Let the guard get the guard to let me out.
God.
The guard steps aside and lets you out.
Thank you.
Then he follows you.
I'm
He's
just
a
gonna...
creep.
I'm just gonna wander out into town.
Well, you now have an escort.
Oh, great. Oh, that's right. I never got my ball and chain back from my...
Oh yeah. He took that with him, didn't he?
No, he didn't.
No, he
He
didn't.
left it with the bartender, but the
Oh.
bartender never gave it to me.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because I forgot and I'm tired. The bartender gives you the ball and chain, apologizing profusely for being overtired.
Yes.
It's all right. Go. I don't care. I don't really mind.
He then falls asleep on the counter, embedding his beak into the wood.
Wait a minute. A, why is he tired? B, well, I guess we'll get to B in a second. But first, why is he tired?
Because I'm channeling.
Ah.
Well, I'm
I'm
the
gonna
right word
tap
is
him.
projecting.
I'm tapping him on the shoulder, real quick.
Jerks awake and looks at you.
Are you okay? Do you need to go take a break?
Yeah, I'm fine. I just kind of it's the darndest thing. I feel like there's this weird, not quite benevolent, not quite malevolent celestial force coming over me and making me feel things.
Almost like a conglomerate of spiders, right?
Yeah, almost. I mean, it certainly is skittery.
Do you want me to?
Unbreaking of
I
the
can
fourth
take
wall
over-
later.
I can take over for you if you want.
Nah,
And you can go get rest.
it's fine. I just gotta drink a little more coffee and I'll be good.
All right. Well, let the
That's
maid
what Mama
know.
told me. Drink the bad dreams away.
Let her know if you need anything.
Media? Media?
Yes.
What are you doing out of the room?
I'm going for a walk.
Are you sure you're good enough for that?
I mean,
Nope.
if you want to come along, you're more than welcome to.
Don't worry, ma'am. I have this under full control.
No, you know what? Permafrost, let's go shopping. And I'm going to take her and drag her out of the inn.
Okay, she gets dragged out without Carbon.
Oh, that is true. Where's Carbon? Carbon!
Carbon looks back from the bar. Yeah.
I'm being dragged away.
If you
Oh,
want to
that
come
sounds
with,
like fun. I want to come with.
sure, why not? The more the merrier. We can go shopping.
Yes.
Don't,
I just kind of give a dull expression as she just carries me on her back.
don't mind PB&J over there. I don't know what his actual name is. I assumed I probably have learned it by this point.
Hmm?
The guard's actual name.
Oh. Yes,
just-
just call him Peanut.
Oh, I was just gonna call him PB&J, but okay.
So, hey, chicken,
Yeah?
in your Skype.
Let's see.
Just do that
Oh,
off screen.
fuck.
Do not bother the others. There's Meadia. I'm so tempted to
Hey,
throw
chicken.
that at you.
Just a moment, I'm
I will-
reading.
Just wanted to say, like, you might be able to. Might be easier just to set yourself to online instead of do not disturb, so you'll actually get alerts for when people PM you stuff.
Yeah, but now I'm too used to being on Do Not Disturb, plus the Skype sound annoys me.
It is annoying. Well, it's easier to just tell her. Anyway, wait, Media.
Yeah.
Ah, fuck, I'm just gonna throw it at you. Let's see if I hit your AC.
I'm like on the other side of the card.
You went past it though. I need to get your
Okay.
attention somehow.
What are you
no, I
throwing at
won't.
me? What are you throwing at me?
Okay, so we'll land next to you. That magic rope. I
Okay.
throw it. I want to throw it to you, but I guess I just throw it at you because I'm annoyed.
I mean, I'm not really paying attention, so I would assume that's like what?
Well, I didn't hit you, so it would land next to you.
That's probably more like my touch AC.
Yeah, no. I wouldn't have
I
hit
don't
you.
know.
Wouldn't have hit you.
Okay.
It lands like next to you, and then I yell. Actually, I will look out of the wagon and hope I got your attention somehow.
Oh, by the way, Stinky, speaking of attention, your Skype.
Right. Eh. And yeah, PM
I'm
him.
gonna
I just don't want.
look
I don't want to crowd the
down-
chat.
Okay.
I'm gonna look down at the rope, look back at Uda, give him like a cockeyed look.
I'm also going to look at Udas as he just threw a rope at us.
Yeah. I just look at Media and go, it is magic. Go trade it in for Go trade it in for money, get your greatsword, bring the rest back for the group. If you're willing to do so, anyway.
Sure. I'm gonna pick up the rope and I'm gonna head down where I last saw Bit.
No! I said trade it for money!
Yeah, I
It's
assume we were
worth
going.
more than the greatsword.
Okay, fine. I'll go to the general store.
Permafrost is with you. I hope she can help you with that.
You'll probably want to go to something a little different than the general store.
The magic shop.
Well,
The
oh
magic
yeah, that is true. We can go to the magic shop.
Permafrost, help me out here. Please.
I'm literally being dragged along.
Just
You're
give
not
him
being
s-
dragged along now. You're
Give him
just
some
walking.
points.
I'm stuck on your back.
You're walking.
No, I'm on your back.
Oh, that sounds like a metaphor.
Oh my.
Knock, knock, knock.
The magic store would be to welcome, yada yada, so on and so forth.
Bit of a busy day today.
She looks up at Media and goes, "No, I just feel tired." Like, for some reason I want to say as tired as a chicken, but I don't really know why.
You and the bartender both.
Oh, weird, must be going around.
You people are weird, is what I'm saying.
Anyway, what can I help you with?
It's probably daylight savings time.
It
It creeps up on you.
It really does. I want to see what I can get for this. And I hand her
And-
the rope.
Nice. She looks over the rope very critically. You know, untangling it, looking at both ends, so on, so forth, blah blah. And then she gives you a big smile. Well, this sure is an item of interest. How much do you want for it?
How much did Bit ask for the sword before?
Ah, shit, I forgot.
I think it was like
4,000.
2,000.
It was 4. I think.
Was it 4,000?
It was a lot of money, yeah.
Oh, right.
How much is the rope? Actually, no, you
More.
didn't give me any kind of knowledge on the rope. So I get to play around today.
Yep.
Yeah. Nobody did an appraise check either, because quite frankly, I couldn't.
Yeah.
Permafrost could.
Let's start at
Yes,
5,000.
I'm untrained in it, but I guess I could.
Let's start at 5,000.
The magic shop owner's smile widens a little more.
And it's
How about-
rolling.
How about 3,500?
Rolling.
Mm. For 4750.
Mm,
Reload. Try this again then. There we
4,000.
go.
Yeah, you don't know shit about that shit.
21?
Oh, I thought it was.
I had to do it again because for some reason it froze.
Weird.
It
But
does it
yeah.
sometimes.
Well, in that case, Permafrost does know what the rope is, and she knows it's worth quite a bit more than 5,000.
Well, hold on. How much more?
I'm gonna PM this to you. Let's see if I can find you there.
By the way, I'm trying to be nice to Meadia here, against my better judgment, because of things like this.
Well, you didn't tell me how much it was worth, and I don't know.
Because I didn't know either. But you're a shit haggler. Regardless of what it's worth.
There you go.
Apparently, I
Whoa,
started really low.
Whoa. Wait, pardon me. You said how much one more time?
No one said anything.
Oh, how much
You're the
did,
one doing. You're the one doing the appraise, aren't you?
Well, yeah, I know, but this was in character to the Media, the shopkeep.
Oh, the shopkeep with this wide grin says, "Well, we were at 4,000 so far."
No, not for that. I then process in my brain that Uda just threw a rope worth that much at us.
Permafrost, you need to say something.
Yes, that rope is worth considerably more than 4,000.
How much more?
I'd say at least 5 times more.
Well, I was not aware of this. So, unfortunately, we may have to push this price a little bit higher than I thought.
The shopkeeper gives a small sigh. Damn it.
Sorry.
So how big is Media's smile on the inside, though? Well, we have to push it maybe a bit more. Just a tiny bit more. We're rich.
Well, she knows this is like a dangerous level of at the haggling portion.
Yeah, it is.
Having to raise the price that much higher than what they were talking about earlier. So I've got to word this carefully.
Well, the shopkeeper is still sort of just looking at you, waiting for you to give you your new bid.
Let's see. You know what? Let me take care of this. We'll go with 25,000.
The shopkeeper blows a raspberry. 25,000. Have you seen the state in which this rope is in? You're not getting it for more than 15.
15 for this. I almost offended at that.
Are those frayed ends moth bites?
Maybe.
Where did you find this? In a chest somewhere?
Well, we got this from rather some more.
Don't tell her.
Ah,
Tell her. Don't tell her. Oh God, no.
actually, I don't know where we got this.
Oh, good.
I'm not sure either.
Actually, that's true. You don't know because I never told you. Just, well, tell him you got it from me then.
We're just out doing a bit of business for a friend.
Either way, 23,000.
23,000. You must be gagging. How about 18,000?
20,000.
Media.
I think that's a fair ballpark in between.
Media. Let the adults talk here. Thank you.
I don't know.
You
That
realize
was
I'm
actually
probably
far
older
better
than you,
pitch
but-
than what you were giving.
22,000.
19,000.
Play it safe. God damn it.
21,500.
19,500.
21,000.
I'm really cutting my own throat here, but sure, it's a deal.
Yeah.
You shake hands, you exchange goods for monetary gain, and you now have a shitload of gold.
Where did she?
Uh,
Where is she hiding? all
Matt,
that
she's
gold?
a wizard.
That's a good point.
Besides,
literally
Charcoal Gray's right there. You can just call him in and have him carry all your shit.
I can
20,000.
carry it. Just stick it
20,000
in the bag
gold.
of holding.
No, it wouldn't fit.
How many pounds is it?
20,000
Probably easy to
20,000 gold?
There
We
we
can
go.
find that out.
21,000 gold. There are probably wait, how much is one platinum? Is that like 10,000?
That's one platinum is worth 10 gold.
Oh, there are probably a few platinum in there.
Still a lot of weight. It's still a ton of weight.
It is. It's like the kind of weight you drag around and it leaves a ridge in the stone beneath you.
I can actually find out. Let's see. Just go on. I'll find out how much it weighs.
Okay. Well, actually, you know what? Put it in the chest. I'll take care of it.
So,
Is there even room for it in the chest?
I can make room.
Either way, we carry this out.
about 400 pounds.
Well, I could carry that. That's not that much of
Oh.
a problem.
Yeah, but it wouldn't fit into your bag of holding. It would.
No, it wouldn't.
Okay, yeah, no, that would burst it.
As you walk out, the shopkeeper is meticulously cleaning the rope and, patching up any damage that might be to it. She's probably gonna sell that for way more than 21,000.
Oh, yeah.
So what kind of rope was that we just sold? Just out of curiosity.
You just sold a rope of entanglement.
Oh. Alright. Come on, Permafrost.
Yes.
Uda owes me a new sword.
Actually, I don't. You got the money. You can literally just get it.
I know. That's
And the money.
the
isn't even
money. The money
Look,
that we're using is for me to buy a new sword.
Yeah. I
So
hope
that's
you
what
will,
he meant.
Yeah, I hope you'll spend the money on the group rather than on yourself, though. After you got the sword.
We'll see.
Yeah, that's the
As
problem.
you walk up to Bit, he smiles widely and teethily at you.
Hey, Bit. How's it
Hey!
going?
If it ain't my
What
favorite
kind of-
alpaca, and unicorn, and atomy. So how's it going for all of you three?
How
Can I interest you in anything?
How many alpacas do you know?
It's going good. I hope you're warm with all that alpaca fur.
Bit's grin widens a little more. Oh, it should have kept me warm for a while. Thank you so much for your general donation.
Uh-huh.
Generous, but also general, whatever.
I'm just gonna snort.
He knows how I got it, by the way. I told him.
Duh.
Yeah, I know. I assume he knows. I assume he knows every detail. He's just being cool about it.
Oh,
Of course he is.
yeah.
Anyway, let's see that greatsword again.
He holds up one hoof for you to wait. Then he rummages around his bag. He pulls out the great sword with quite some skill and flourish.
Detect magic.
Yep, it's magic as fuck.
Better be.
I see.
Do you have Identify, Ben?
Identify not as a spell.
Okay.
I think it's on my spell list, like class spell list, but
Alright.
I haven't learned it.
Alright. I mean, it just gives you a bonus to the thingy anyway.
Yeah.
What's the going price for it?
Fuck, what was it I said?
4,000.
Thank you. Well, right now you can get it for the low price of 5,000 gold points.
I believe you said 4,000 last time.
Yeah, but that was
Oh,
last
did I?
time. That was then, and now is now.
Oh, did I? I'm sure one of us is quite forgetful.
Yes. You're also rather forgetful of where exactly your precious fur came from.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Maybe I am pretty forgetful. I might be off my meds a bit. So how's about we say 3,500?
And
If I
It's
throw
with-
in this long sword, what'll that do for you?
That will probably bump the price down to a meager 3,000 plus 500.
because the longsword isn't worth shit.
Did you say 3,000 plus 500?
Yeah. It's a longsword. It's worth what? 10 gold? Not even that.
That
Fuck
is definitely not the words that did not come out of my mouth.
Oh, so you said 3,000.
it.
I never said I did not.
Just faded that money.
All right, I'll give him 3,000 plus 250.
He's gonna hold back his greatsword and look down at the bits.
I just smile at him and I give the other 250.
Damn it.
His smile broadens and he hands you over the greatsword with great flourish. Here you are, ma'am, and may you enjoy
Yes.
your new deadly weapon.
Also,
Yes.
I handed him the longsword because that was a part of the deal too. So
He stuffs the longsword into his bag. There's a lot of clanging going on.
what else have you got for interest though? That was
God.
just for me.
Ugh. Now I gotta figure this shit out.
Do we want to wait? I can not do the shopping right now
this-
if you want to wait. If
We
you're
could
too
do it off-
tired,
We could do it off screen. It's easy.
we could.
Yeah.
You have the
You
money
do it
for
off
now.
screen.
Just,
Although
Yeah.
I do so love doing on-screen shit with Bit. Anyway, he goes, I'm afraid I'm fresh out for now. Although I do have although I do have a very lovely shipment of alpaca fur, if you're interested.
Oh, really? Tell us more.
only 15,000 gold. Only slightly used.
Slightly used, might need a wash.
If only we could fix that shit with mending. Just like mend the fur back on.
Just,
Yeah, you come back. I'm good as I used to. My
just,
fur is back to the way it used to be.
just get extensions. A whole lot of them. Oh man.
All right, Bit. Don't try to play that game with me. You know very well that was my fur that we gave you.
Such accusations. Why, ma'am? I don't know nothing.
Now, I'm not accusing you.
Look at this grin, ma'am. Does this look like the grin of a person who knows what they're doing?
Sense motive.
He's obviously lying.
Please tell me you roll low.
No, he didn't roll anything yet.
Oh, damn it.
No.
Yep, he rolled the cat face.
Fuck! No.
He rolled
No.
a 1.
No.
Keep
Hold
going,
on.
you'll find it.
The thing doesn't feel like we're. There we go.
Fuck.
There we go.
It's obviously lying.
Yeah, you gotta agree with Bit. That doesn't look like the smile of someone who knows what the fuck they're doing.
You don't know what you're doing at all, do you?
Nope. Got no
Come
clue in
on,
the world.
Media. We can go buy things at a more reputable source.
Hey,
Hey, I'm-
don't take my
Well,
don't
there
take my
is.
chest.
Yes.
Oh.
You
You
just
walk back to
remember-
the magic
you just
shop.
You just remember who gave you that fur.
Oh, I just did.
You know my
With a
main
discount of with a discount of 500 gold pieces. I think that's a pretty good reminder.
What's the one for, man?
Oh, what the hell did that come from?
Just keep in mind that you won't get any more until later in the year, if you want
don't-
more.
Oh, don't
You
worry,
know-
I don't need any more.
Yeah, you know what my main concern with Bit is? You know it needs a really good actor to play a really bad actor? Oh, I wouldn't trust that guy as far as I can throw him.
And he looks pretty light, almost
And I
two-dimensional.
Yeah, and I like him. I actually like him.
Well, who doesn't love Bit?
He's a
I-
good salesman.
I love how Charcoal is still just standing there. Playing with the cat.
Staring at the magic shop. When do they open?
He's just,
When
no,
is
he's
something ever said to be truly
Yes,
open?
when do they open? As people come back and forth to and from the magic shop. When
I
do
thought
they
he
open?
I was thinking he just plays with the cat and has the time of his life.
Just keep in mind who gave you the fur, and maybe we'll have some future business dealings again.
Well, I definitely will keep it in mind in that case. You have a pleasant day now.
You too. I'm gonna walk on.
Weren't we going to the magic shop?
Actually, I
Unless,
thought we were going
okay,
back
fine.
to
To
the
the
tent.
wagon then. Whatever.
I thought we were going back to the tent.
Yeah,
I
that
hope-
worked.
I hope
Whatever.
next time Bit shows up in a new alpaca fur coat or something. Hey, did you see my new sweater? It's great.
By the way, whatever happened to that guard that was supposed to be escorting you?
That is true.
Yeah, where did he?
He got the
Chicken.
fuck. He he apparently ran into Usko.
Drunk fucker.
Yep.
My goodness.
Run for your life. Keep on walking.
I'm gonna head over to climb into the cart. Pull the bag of money up.
No, I'm gonna wave it away. Just no for the group. If you want it.
Yeah,
Aw.
this is where we put the group funds.
How
Actually, that's the other
magnanimous of
card.
you.
That's the other
Ow.
card, Steffi.
Rup, rup.
We put the money in the
I
cat
will.
card because that's safe there.
Actually, you know
Oh.
what? I'm gonna take all the. Shoot. I'm gonna take everything that's in the chest except for the actual meat itself.
Okay.
That's in that small compartment, and I'm gonna put it in my bag of holding.
Alrighty. Anyway, Usko.
I will place the unopened bottle of absinthe on whatever the fuck part of that car, whatever part of the cult, Jesus,
Cart.
cart I'm facing
Place it on the colt.
on the
Drink
colt.
the Kool-Aid.
When are we leaving, Uda?
Fucking
no.
beats me. What did we say when we were leaving?
I don't
Because I
think
thought-
we did.
We had a time limit of sorts with Brackish, I think.
Well, no, you didn't have a time limit with Drakish, but you were planning to stay in Good Fortune for 3 days in order for all your
Right.
gear to be done and so on.
Yes.
Is all the gear done? I mean, I know my stuff.
Well,
I know my crafting stuff isn't done, but that's not the issue.
Let's say 17,000.
well, Charcoal is still missing his whatever it was.
Well, I'm just gonna. Well, I'm just gonna. I'm tidying up my workshop tomorrow, I think.
Do we
Alright.
have like a spare chest that we can put the gold in?
No.
We should actually get one of those.
Ask Bit, maybe he has one.
Or we could just go by the general store and buy a chest.
Yeah, I have
I
a
mean,
chest
sure,
with
if you want to be boring about it.
I have a chest here, 15,000 gold. You can have it.
It is 100% certain to not eat any of your possessions.
We have a
Yes,
ton
the
of,
tech
Alright.
magic turns out to be a mimic.
we have a lot of empty sacks though. If you want to put it there. Just the regular empty sacks.
Actually, well, I'm looking at this. I'm looking at, okay, we could go buy a regular chest and then have it enchanted to be a chest of holding
Look,
that we
why
can just
not
keep our funds in.
why not do the traditional thing and use this sack with a money symbol on it?
No, because that's dumb.
Also, put on this mask and this striped shirt. Well, yeah. Well, I get the guards.
Mm. How about a look at permafrost?
Yes.
Oops. I started moving the card again by accident.
Yeah, I've been
How dare
accidentally
you.
clicking the cards as well.
I accidentally the whole time.
Should we look at, with the money that we have right now, should we look at getting a chest of some sort, like a chest of holding?
You mean a chest?
No, a chest of holding.
You mean a chest?
It's so
No,
stupid.
I mean a chest of holding that we can continuously keep putting funds into that never gets full.
There's not a chest like that, honey. There's the bags of holding, and then you have chests.
Magic is easily versatile. I'm sure we can find something that fits that bill.
Let's just go buy a chest.
It feels like you two are doing a comedy bit.
It does.
No, that's 2-bit.
Just get a crate or something.
The cart.
Don't move the cart down.
Go to the general store to go buy a chest.
Or a barrel. A barrel would also work.
Well,
Whatever. A container of some sort.
It's less than 400 pounds if some of them are platinum. So
Surely there's like chest of holding.
they-
I
Hey,
assume it's like
when you
what,
read
3
like
bags
this.
of holdings worth? Like 3 of like the top bag of holdings worth?
There's not such a thing.
It's actually just a chest where someone nailed a bag of holding to the inside of it.
or a portable hole. That
Exactly.
would work actually.
It
Yeah, we
would.
could do a portable hole.
Why not just stash it in a crate or a barrel?
You know what? Actually, it's what we're gonna do. Give me a second.
Always overcomplicating shit. God damn.
I know.
What is it you want to buy anyway?
I'm gonna buy a chest, and then I'm gonna go over to the magic shop and see if they have any way that they can like use the fabric of a portable hole and line the chest with that, so it's like a constantly open portable hole that we can just continuously dump money into, so that we have our funds in there.
You know that not only is this not a smart idea, but also very dangerous, right?
I mean, we're not putting it in a bag of holding.
Yeah, but let's say, in the middle of the night, some really sneaky super thief manages to steal this one chest. There goes all of our funds.
I mean, the idea is to have a place where we keep the funds, all the funds anyway. So what's the difference?
I believe there was a saying once not to put all of your eggs in one basket.
What eggs? I thought we were talking about gold.
Eggs, gold, in this case, they're the same, dear. Please, let's just buy the chest. Yes, excuse me, miss. I'd like to buy a large chest, please.
The largest chest that you have.
Alrighty, let me just check out how much it is. She looks in her little book of prices.
15,000 gold.
Something like what you have behind you, but a bit bigger.
Alrighty, that would be 10 gold pieces.
Just 10?
Just 10.
Yes.
I give her 10
Hey,
gold
Misha.
pieces. I give her 10 gold pieces.
You get a chest. Make sure your burger's in the kitchen.
Boy.
All right.
Yes, we thank her and move on our way.
Yes. And that chest is going into the cart, and then we're just going to dump all the money in there.
Yep,
Yeah, that's safe.
definitely.
Okay. So, what was it? 21? We started out with 21,000?
Yep.
And you bought a thing for 3,500.
Yep.
Hold on. I got it. I'm doing it.
So clearly you still have several million gold.
We still have
74.90.
17,490.
Yeah.
Just a
Enough
moment,
that-
I'm gonna go save Misha's ass. Be right back.
Enough that if I really wanted to, I could have my weapon enchanted and give it the flaming quality.
For the love of... What have we told you about playing with fire, especially around large amounts of wood?
Hey, I could always go for an electric ball and chain.
What have we told you about water and electricity?
Look, I just want to charge my
Technically-
iPhone.
Technically, it's magical electricity, so it doesn't spread.
Sure.
Yeah, you just keep telling yourself that.
All right, ice cream, chill out.
What? I already regret giving you the money. Oh well.
Oh, let's just go ahead and do the calculation, because why the hell not?
That would be, I think, at least 4,000.
90 divided by 6. That is right. 6 is right. 1, 2, 3,
Oh.
5, 6.
There's
We're giving Carbon, I guess, a share too, so that would actually be 7.
What about Brackish?
He doesn't get
That would be.
anything. We pay him in
Ah.
booze.
Technically, to be fair, that you know what, we'll throw Brackish in, because he did technically has been helping us out, and this is Media's fur, and it is, I guess, more or less, ultimately.
Just subtract 1,000. Just subtract 1,000 from the overall funds, and then divide it that way.
Okay, so 64.90 divided by 7. 927 gold.
I return. What are you yahoos doing?
Dividing the gold.
That is dividing it down to the lowest.
No, wait, we still have like
thing.
17,000.
Wow.
Oh. I thought we were just dividing this new gold.
What are you even
That is
doing?
no. We have 17,000.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I was thinking 7,000. My bad.
Look at that. That's that's what? 1, 2, 3,
Just
4, 5,
punch and bam.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's like a dozen decimal places. You're cutting copper pieces in
There.
half by this point. You have some sort of OCD, I think.
What is it? Did you find?
Now
figure out
it's
what it is?
now it's 23.55.
23.55. Okay, so 2,000. So I'd have enough to basically just enchant my weapon and make it magical.
Yeah, you have.
Oh yeah, I have enough for more scrolls.
Oh, be right back again. By the way, dude, we got new tea.
They got new tea apparently.
Oh man.
So are you grinding those copper pieces up to get to all those decimal places, or?
Well, I mean, the remainder of the gold that isn't separated, we're just going to keep in the box.
Ah. I just imagine you literally grind up copper pieces and give us like a powder, finely weighed.
Essentially, we're just keeping the. Essentially, we're just. People can pull out their funds from the pot from the overall pile. Whenever they want to, and we just keep it collectively.
That's what we already doing.
Yeah, more or less.
I mean, we just used Carbon's money for that, but hey, same principle.
Yes. I mean, there's like 5 gold left.
What, in the overall funds?
That was left. Yes.
Hey Ben,
But
just here's where you flick it to Meadia and tell her to go buy herself a
Back
new
again.
wig or something.
that's just mean, you know.
I know, I know.
That's a little too mean.
Ah, no, it's not. Yeah, buy yourself some new hair, pup.
Even better, go to bid and buy back all his hair.
5 gold at a time. Man, I wonder what he's doing for all the hair. I really hope he's making himself a sweater.
I know exactly what he's doing with the hair.
Okay.
Ew.
Is he appeasing the blood god?
I'm not saying anything.
That's disgusting.
He's using it to pray. He's using
And
it to
slightly
praise the evil deity.
And slightly perverted.
What? I didn't say anything. This is all coming from your brain, Ben.
Yeah, but
Exactly.
you're weird, Ben. Stop it.
No.
Anyway.
No, you
Bizarre.
stop it.
You're freaking us out, Ben.
So, we got the money. And Usko didn't drink my absinthe, so I just take that back. But he apparently ate my sandwiches, so okay. Hey, it's fair.
Ah.
Yep,
let's-
ate sandwiches, but now you're absent. Fuck your absinthe. Your absinthe isn't good enough for me.
Dude, that's 30 gold a bottle.
Yeah, fuck that bourgeoisie absinthe.
I don't drink this filthy swine absinthe.
Usko only drink communion wine.
I only drink alcohol distilled from the tears of orphans that I murdered myself. Takes a long time to make alcohol.
It would be.
No, I just drink alcohol. My father says he's proud of me. I haven't drunk in 20 years.
Oh, kitty. I missed you too.
Why is your chest outside? I don't even want to know.
We're just gonna assume that the chest
Why
is
is
in the cart always.
Why is her chest out? Because you shaved her.
Alpacas don't have chest. She has like nipples and tits and stuff. Like
They have
the
udders. They are hoof animals.
udders. Yeah, udders was the name. Look, I don't remember words.
That's okay. It's too late for me to remember words.
Anyways. We're just gonna assume that the chest we just bought and put all the gold in is in the cart always.
Yep.
Did you put it in the loot pile?
No, not
Then
yet. I can
Put it in there
put it in the
before I
pile.
forget.
Yeah, I'm actually putting the whole charcoal away splitter get 22.35 gold.
That's why we have the stupid
there.
loot pile.
Okay, you see where I have the section level group funds, right?
Oh. Yes. I thought that we were
That's
just putting up the that 5 gold remainder in there.
Well, no. Well, the group funds is where people can pull out whatever amount that they.
Oh, I've just been adding it to
Technically
my
have.
actual wealth.
If you want to separate your funds, you can. I've separated my funds into my
That's
own
what
thing.
I've been. Yeah. All right.
So
I'll
just
just-
subtract like 23.50. Well,
Oh, I haven't
It's fine.
actually I've just been subtracting it from when we got
Just-
in the loot pile.
I'm assuming everyone keep their gold in the same like general like chest.
I'm keeping
and we-
my gear in one particular area.
You're keeping your set.
Yeah, where it says permafrost shit.
Well, I mean, I've got how much gold that I'm supposed to have.
I also put Carbon's share of gold in there too.
Aw.
In his gold pile.
Yeah, we were all using it anyway.
Yep.
Ow. I fell over.
Well, it's not like you have any proof that Carbon likes to splurge on its expensive shit once in a
Yeah,
while.
you know.
Well, you can't even
And
carry
he does
his own
need it to
gold.
splurge sometimes. You know,
can
for 500
shrink it.
gold. And no more. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
a little kitty. Love you too.
That's adorable.
So, do we just want to like stop here? It's almost 5.
Yeah.
I guess.
Its chicken is so tired, it's making the rest of the town tired.
Yeah.
Yep. My drowsiness as GM and god of your world is
Yeah.
infecting every NPC you meet.
Ah, well, we had half a session at least.
And on top of that, it's not like we had much else to do today, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
So now we could start to the next day off fresh and clean.
Yeah. I'm
Yay.
gonna stop the recording here then.
Right.
Okay.
Bye, everybody. I'm gonna go back to sleep.
Hey,
Okay,
not
cool.
yet, chicken. There's still some more things.